Only You Can Change Your Life by Jim Rohn. Introduction. In a world rife with influences, external circumstances, and seemingly insurmountable obstacles, the notion that change originates from within can feel counterintuitive, even radical. Yet, Jim Rohn, renowned entrepreneur, author, and motivational speaker, encapsulated this transformative truth in 6 simple words: only you can change your life. This declaration serves not merely as a pithy aphorism, but as a clarion call to personal responsibility, self-reliance, and the untapped potential residing within every individual. In the following exploration, we will delve deep into the genesis, meaning, and practical application of Rohn's maxim, unfolding the layers of philosophy, anecdote, and strategy that render these words so profound and enduring. By the end, we'll possess not only a richer understanding of Rohn's insight, but also a concrete roadmap to enact meaningful change in your own life. Point 1. Dissecting the maxim, what only you can change your life means. At first glance, only you can change your life might appear self-evident. Of course, you're the one living your life. But under the surface lies a challenge too pervasive: misconceptions, external blame, the tendency to attribute setbacks to circumstances, other people, or bad luck. Passive waiting, the belief that solutions will arrive from the outside through promotions, relationships, or legislative shifts. Rohn's maxim refutes both. It asserts that real, lasting change cannot be willed by outside forces alone. It must originate from within your own will, habits, and choices. This is not to say that outside help, coaches, mentors, and supportive relationships are unimportant. On the contrary, Rohn championed mentorship. Rather, he emphasized that mentorship accelerates a process you must consciously engage: self-education, discipline, and consistent action. Thus, only you can change your life is both an affirmation of agency and a call to self-leadership. It places the locus of control firmly in your hands too. The pillars of internal change. Jim Rohn identified several foundational principles that underpin the ability to change one's life. Below are the most critical: mindset and philosophy. Your personal philosophy dictates your position in life. A growth-oriented mindset, embracing challenges, seeking learning, lays the groundwork for transformation. Self-education. Rohn famously declared, "Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune." Continuous learning through reading, seminars, and experimentation expands your capabilities, discipline, and habits. Freedom comes through self-discipline. Small daily habits, consistent planning, focused work, reflection, compound into major life shifts over time. Goal setting. Clear written goals transform vague desires into actionable objectives, anchoring your efforts in sustaining motivation. Action. Knowledge without application is wasted potential. Rohn stressed the necessity of taking the first step, iterating based on feedback, and persisting despite setbacks. Attitude, gratitude, optimism, and resilience buffer you against adversity and attract opportunities. These pillars interlock. A positive attitude fuels disciplined habits. Habits applied to well-defined goals produce results. Results reinforce your mindset and commitment to learning. Together, they forge a self-reinforcing cycle of ongoing improvement. 3. Stories of transformation. Lessons from Rohn's seminars throughout his illustrious speaking career, Jim Rohn peppered his seminars with powerful anecdotes, some his own, some adopted from the lives of students he mentored. A few illustrative stories. The broken appliance salesman. Rohn related the tale of a door-to-door appliance salesman whose initial rejection in a rural neighborhood led him to sit and reflect. He returned not with sales pitches, but with genuine listening. The homeowner, touched by the sincerity, became a lifelong customer. The lesson? Adaptation and empathy often surpass brute force persuasion. The two farmers, one farmer sowed corn, expecting a harvest. The other planted weeds, lamenting his poor land. Both received exactly what they planted. Rohn used this story to demonstrate that your daily thoughts and words are seeds. Tend the good ones, uproot the bad. His own appliance store failure. Early in his middle-class apprenticeship, Rohn tried running an appliance store and failed spectacularly. Rather than despair, he dissected the failure. What did he do poorly? How could he sell better? This introspection led him to pivot into personal development, a move that transformed his income and impact. By sharing these narratives, Rohn illustrated that setbacks are not indictments, but opportunities to recalibrate and grow. For overcoming external obstacles, a matter of perspective, while Rohn's maxim emphasizes internal change. It does not deny the existence of genuine external obstacles, economic downturns, health crises, and systemic barriers. The crucial difference is perspective. Victim mindset sees obstacles as reasons to stop or fail. Learner mindset regards obstacles as signals to innovate and adapt. For instance, during an economic slump, a victim mindset fixates on lost customers and revenue declines, leading to paralysis. A learner mindset analyzes shifting market needs and cultivates new offerings, perhaps pivoting from one-on-one consulting to scalable online courses. Both individuals face the same external challenge. Their internal response determines the outcome. Rohn taught that you cannot control every circumstance, but you always control your response and the actions that follow. By strengthening your inner resources, attitude, resilience, creativity, you move from reactive to proactive, turning adversity into advantage. 5. The role of pain and discomfort. In many of his talks, Jim Rohn highlighted that pain plus reflection equals progress. Pain, whether physical discomfort, emotional turmoil, or professional hardship, serves as an accelerant for change when coupled with insight. Without reflection, pain simply torments. With reflection, it teaches. Consider a fitness example. An athlete training for a marathon experiences muscle soreness, pain. If the athlete ignores it, injury ensues. If they analyze the cause, overtraining, poor nutrition, they adjust the regimen, grow stronger, and avoid future injury. The pain becomes a signal for growth. Rohn encouraged his audiences to welcome appropriate pain as a teacher. Stop avoiding discomfort. Seek the lessons hidden within. Only through the crucible of challenge does character solidify. And with character comes the power to reshape your life. 6. Crafting a supportive environment. True change rarely occurs in isolation. Jim Rohn underscored the importance of environment, social circles, physical surroundings, and informational inputs in shaping behavior. Surround yourself with model seekers. Engage with individuals who embody the values and achievements you aspire to. Curate your inputs. Limit news or entertainment that breeds negativity. Instead, consume books, podcasts, and seminars that uplift and instruct. Design your space. Whether it's a clutter-free desk or a quiet corner for reflection, your physical environment can facilitate focused action. These deliberate choices serve as constant reminders and reinforcements of your commitment. If you wish to rise, do not toil among the fallen. Align yourself with those on the ascent. 7. Translating philosophy into practice, a 10-step blueprint to bridge theory and action. Here is a 10-step plan inspired by Jim Rohn's teachings. To actualize, only you can change your life. Write your personal philosophy. Define your core beliefs about success, responsibility, and growth. Set SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, across life domains, like health, career, relationships. Establish daily learning. Commit to at least 30 minutes of self-education, reading, courses, or coaching. Implement keystone habits. Identify one habit that yields cascading benefits, for example, morning planning. Create accountability. Partner with a mentor or peer for regular progress check-ins. Schedule reflection. Reserve weekly time to review wins, Analyze setbacks and adjust. Seek constructive pain. Take on a challenging project or skill outside your comfort zone. Optimize your environment. Declutter your workspace. Subscribe to one high-value content source. Join a mastermind group. Track and celebrate metrics. Use a simple journal or digital tracker to record progress and celebrate milestones. Pay it forward. Teach or mentor someone else. Sharing consolidates your own learning and builds a supportive community by following these steps consistently. You embody the agency Rohn championed and transform intention into tangible change. 8. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Even with the best intentions, the people stumble. Here are common pitfalls on the path to self-driven change and strategies to sidestep them. Analysis paralysis. Overplanning without action. Solution. Adopt Rohn's two-question rule. What's the next right step? And am I doing it now? Overwhelm? Too many goals at once? Solution. Prioritize ruthlessly. Focus on one or two high-leverage targets at a time, neglecting well-being, burning out in the pursuit of success. Solution. Schedule rest, recreation, and relationships as non-negotiable line items. Lack of feedback. Operating in an echo chamber. Solution. Solicit honest input from mentors, peers, or coaches every month. Regression to comfort. Reverting to old habits when things get tough. Solution. Use environmental cues and accountability partners to maintain momentum. Awareness of these traps, combined with Rohn's principles, equips you to stay on course. Through the inevitable highs and lows of personal transformation. 9. Legacy and influence. Rohn's enduring impact. Jim Rohn's maxim, "Only you can change your life," has echoed through generations of thought leaders. Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy, Les Brown, all of whom cite Rohn as a primary mentor. His recorded seminars continue to inspire entrepreneurs, executives, and everyday individuals. More than a catchphrase, the words have become a philosophical lodestar, guiding countless people to launch businesses from scratch, overcome addiction and personal adversity, break cycles of poverty through education and discipline, cultivate more fulfilling relationships. Rohn's true legacy lies not in the magnitude of his bank account, but in the millions of lives he catalyzed toward greater purpose, prosperity, and fulfillment. Conclusion. Your personal call to action, at its core, only you can change your life, is an invitation and a challenge. It recognizes that while you cannot dictate every external variable, economic climates, other people's choices, and sheer randomness, you retain sovereign command over your inner world, your choices, mindset, and actions. This sovereignty is your superpower today. Let Rohn's 6 words resonate within you as both a mantra and a mission statement. Examine the areas in your life where you've cast blame outward, abdicated responsibility, or awaited external permissions. Then, activate your agency. Set a clear goal. Begin your self-education journey. Adopt a keystone habit and take the first brave step. Embrace the discomfort, leverage reflection, and design an environment that champions your growth. Change is neither magic nor mystery. It is the inevitable outcome of consistent, self-driven effort. And in that truth lies profound freedom. If only you can change your life, then you also possess the power to craft the extraordinary. The journey begins now with your decision to embrace ownership, ignite discipline, and live as the author of your own destiny. Thank you for watching. Share it with your loved ones.